Happy Thursday, everyone. How's everybody doing? I'm okay. I'm surviving the heat. I think it was 95 today with tropical humidity. Severe thunderstorms are going through the area. I'm just waiting for ours to come through here. The sky looks weird off into the distance, but that makes, we could get it, we could miss it, but yeah, welcome to summer. I want to apologize in advance for the air conditioning in the back. If I turn that off, we're going to swelter. Metal roof. Yeah. Do I need to say anything else? It's great for the winter time. Not so good in the summer, especially in a mobile home. But I decided to do a video today because I have not shopped Bath & Body Works SAS. I do not plan on doing so. I have enough candles as it is. My collection total is like around 90 now. And that's a perfect, manageable amount. I don't need 4 strawberry pound cake and this and that. Everybody knows I'm a following foodie person. Actually, I haven't bought from any company. I did pick up my free birthday candle from Yankee Candle, and I got the banana maple pancakes. A couple people have said it's not that great, and I'm like, oh, great. But one, it was free, and two, some reviewers out there are like the devil of doom. What are you gonna do? Yeah, everybody's got their knack. So this is for 4 candles, and it's 3 duds, 2 thumbs down, not just 1, 2, and a meh. yeah, because we all know fall's coming. If you go to Bath & Body Works SAS, they could have a couple of the unicorn candles because, people return candles. They'll end up bringing them out at a later date, usually the SAS, and try to get rid of them that way. Or a lot of people out there, they buy on the secondary market. So let's get into these 4 bad candles, at least in my opinion, and you'll understand why when I show you. The first one is a single wick from Bath & Body Works. Now, I do like my single wicks for the simple reason I do it to accentuate the scent of another candle. Excuse me. Or the little room that I'm in now that I call the office. It's 7 by 10. Yeah. It's small enough that will, work in that. And this was chocolate covered orange. And I think this came out last Christmas. And I decided, I'm going to burn it. And okay, let me get, the scent notes on this, if it's here. Oh, is it? Juicy orange slices, creamy milk chocolate, and sweet sugar crystals. The flavor combination in itself was great. On cold, you do get the orange, and you do get a creamy milk chocolate. Now I'm going to tell you why this is not bothering. No. When it was burning, it was light. And I don't care. I don't mind a light candle, but this was really light. I did get a little orange and a little chocolate. Probably a little bit more chocolate than the orange. The problem is, now I light all my candles, ladies and gentlemen, 3 to 4 hours, depending on if the wicks get wild and woolly or not. If they get wild and woolly, it's 3 hours. I'll, put it out, let it cool down, and then relight. This one, all it did is want a tunnel. Sorry, guys. I think I got a little bit of my drink left. I do. So, excuse me. Okay. all it wanted to do was tunnel. And this was after, not cotton ball it, but actually to wax. As you can see, it went to the sides. Because every time it was tunneling down, the wick was going, help me, I'm drowning. It was awful. I'm going, I'm not bothering with this. I have enough candles in my collection that I don't have to bother with this piece of doo-doo. And I'm not going to do it. We'll come back again, maybe, it would be nice maybe in a 3-wick. Maybe that will do a little better. But as far as the single work, nah. No, dud. This one that I'm doing now is from Yankee Candle. Now, everybody knows I love my Yankee Candle, and they're also having their semi-annual sale. They don't have these type of candles online. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. I don't know. But I know when I went to stores, the selection is usually much better, and you can find some they still have that, or they got a case of it from the warehouse or whatever. God knows where. And this was almond biscotti. And that was a 2-wick. Now, let me see if I can get to the scent. I was even trying to find the pour date on this. I don't even get my C9 dogs, guys. I get a magnifying glass because it's just so bad in here. As far as you can see, the light going dark and light and light and dark. No, it is no scent notes on this, but it looks like, oh my God, this looks like 7/26/2015. Okay. I don't know how I got this. I've had this for 2 years. So you figure it would be nice and cured. Now, no problems with sooting. No problems with, you can see right through the wax. I spy, I see you guys. Nothing like that. The wicks kind of always stayed low when it got to the halfway point. Why I stopped at this point, no fragrance left. And that actually surprised the pants off me, because usually when a paraffin wax candle has time to cure, you got a good candle. Not this one. So, almond croissant, even though I did get a nice almondy note that wasn't overly sweet, it was just a good, nice candle. And a little bit of a bakery, but I wouldn't even call it like a cookie. I got more of a nice, sweet, balanced almond. And I could smell it in the little room. I could smell it into, the kitchen and whatnot. It wasn't overly strong. Probably had a throw of a 5.5. But after the halfway point, I didn't want to burn anymore. It just lost all scent. So this one is dud. Back to Bath and Body Works, guys. Yay! Remember this one? Caramel cream soda. I ended up getting, I remember 2 of them. And when I moved in, had to pack up all the candles. And you know how I said, ladies and gentlemen, I sold a lot of Macari and Poshmark and what have you. Because, again, my scent profile has changed. I said, I got another one of these. And we had some warm days. I think we're over those 60-degree rainy days. At least I hope so. I said, caramel cream soda. I'm going to burn this. It stayed in that little room. Which, again, ladies and gentlemen, is probably 7x10. It's small. Like I said, you'd be very hard pressed to even fit a twin size bed. Now let's check on the scent notes and we'll talk on it. It's caramel syrup, bubbly, cream soda, rich vanilla with natural essential oils. I remember this was so good. I love cream soda, ladies and gentlemen. Growing up in Worcester, Mass, Polar Soda was bottled right there. And cream soda was like a biggie. Yeah. Love it. It's still one of my favorite sodas. And when you smell this on cold, I get sent right back to my childhood, being 13, running down to the corner store with my girlfriends, having $2.50 for a small pizza and a cream soda. Yeah, won't get out of work or whatever. Yeah, we all start working at 13. But I can still kind of smell it on cold. The issue, ladies and gentlemen, dud. Very little to no fragrance. And this was a candle that was actually poured in, looks like 20. No. Really? It's been that long? No, can't be. Whatever. I know it's about 3 years, so we'll put it that way. I don't think it's 20. But again, you think this would have had time to cure and be a good little candle. No, if I could barely smell it. Now, if I hold my arm out like this, ladies and gentlemen, in that little room, that's where it sits on my desk. So when I'm on the computer in the morning, having my coffee, my emails, whatever, and I was hard pressed to smell that. What I did get for a scent profile was the effervescence, the little bubbles. Yeah, I got that and a little bit of caramel. Very weak. And the wicks just wanted to dud out every time. And so I said, you can tell that I did a lot of cotton balling and stuff. Again, with the collection I have, was I going to waste my time? No. So this one's dud. Now the meh. Hey, I'm in a great mood today. I don't know, ever since I moved here, it's done something to me. This is my last one of these. Yeah, it actually, again, as I went through my collection, everything, and sorted, the keep, the burn now, burn later, it was keep to burn now, keep to burn later, or sell. And this was one candle that I did previously get multiples of, but the last time I had the candle, I remember having a little issues towards the end of its lifetime. I need a haircut. And a couple weeks. And this candle, since the last time I burnt the other one I had, was probably during the winter time, and I burnt the last one of these. I remember, memories do come back. It's from Homeworks, and it is praline pecan. We all know I'm a sucker for praline. Love that. Oh, that scent. Oh. And the scent notes in this is pecan, creamy toffee, whipped vanilla, and almond butter. And like I said, I really enjoyed this. I think at one point I got 3 of them. On cold, you still can smell it. Yeah, well, and I ended up going down to right there in the candle, just ever so slightly above where it says Homeworks at the bottom of the candle. I struggled with this one too. As you can see, the wicks did move. It didn't soot around the edges of the candle. That wasn't the issue. The issue on this candle, which a lot of Homeworks candles do, is they're wimpy. You gotta watch me. You gotta cotton ball them, and because they're like drowning. And it didn't even at the end of the last burn. It didn't even fully pull out, as you can tell on the sides of the candle. But you did get that wonderful praline note, which so. And the nutty of the pecan. So it was, it's such a perfect combination for me. I did burn it in both places. The little room, it did better. It did about 5.5, 6. So it's actually better. So when you walk down the hall and you were doing your laundry, you're taking, put the clothes out of the washer, put them dry, you could smell it. But it didn't travel farther than that. When it was in the kitchen, I actually had to burn it with like almond croissant or something just to get more of a amped up scent profile. So this candle just kind of didn't do it for me, but I'm giving that meh. Yeah. Would I repurchase that one if it came around the fall? No. Honestly, ladies and gentlemen, with the homeworks performance issues, I'm really putting them on the back burner because no matter what, if you get, unless you do that shop pay and you pay for the root protection, the only way you're going to get reimbursed for the candles is for breaks and unburned breakage. And they don't take the returns, so it's like buyer beware. If it's a bad candle, you're stuck. And I think at this point I have, hold on, 2, 4, 6, 15 homework candles left. So I don't know. I don't know. I'll probably end up burning them and just saying, see you later for the brand. It's not worth it. I like Kringle. Kringle has been really, really good for me. It's been good to me. I can burn it with Mr. Drama King being home. He's so sensitive to everything. Everything. Do you know I can't even wear perfume, body spray? I have to watch out my body care because, well, I have wicked eczema. Yeah, it's just from being outside for 10 minutes. But just everything's very sensitive. And I can actually burn the Kringles with him, and I actually prefer them now because it's not so bad for me to breathe. I still love Yankee, but Yankee's really not coming out with anything foodie, like a good gourmand or whatever. Bath and Body Works, as we know, I did pick up the sugared salt, whatever, sugar pretzel twist, and but those are going to be sporadic here and there. So basically, unless I get a candle in that sporadic buying, I'm going to go with the candles, what I have, and I'll just do reviews on those. So I know I've always been the most unpopular channel anyway, so I might as well stick with being the unpopular channel. Sorry, folks. Winter comes here fast in New Hampshire, and we heat with oil. Yeah, so I have much bigger fish to fry in my candles. It is what it is. So I hope you enjoyed my ranting. I never really rant, but yeah, in the candles, stay away, run away. And the candles, okay, buy everywhere. If you like the scent, go for it. What's the worst that can happen to it? You scoop it out and put it in a wax melter. Yeah, not for me right now. I've got too much other stuff to burn. So everybody that's in this heat, stay cool, stay hydrated, have a great rest of your day. And I will see everybody as soon as I can, because right now I'm burning Over the Rainbow from Kringle with fresh watermelon. It's good. The scent isn't projecting as much because I think the air conditioner is just taking that scent and just throwing it all over the place. But it's nice. But right now I don't want anything too heavy because it's just so hot. So take care of everybody, and I'll see you soon. Please like, subscribe, comment. Even if you don't subscribe and you kind of like the video, please consider at least giving it a thumbs up so it actually goes in the algorithm or whatever. And someone else can pick up the channel and maybe it's their cup of tea. So see everybody soon, and thanks for watching. Bye.